Hey there, how you doing? This week we're going to try to cover some of the basic terminology so that if you're a new shooter or just getting into archery, you come into a pro shop and they start throwing out some of the lingo, you're not going to be that confused by it. First we have a bow tech. And you see this has a flex arm roller guard on it for your cables. These are called your cables. It actually can be a single piece that your string comes around into a cable, or it can be two cables like this bow is. This is called your yoke. This is split harness yoke. This will help adjust your cam lean and idler wheel lean on a single cam bow. This is a cam and this is a cam. That makes it a dual cam bow. Now on these bows you'll have an axle that'll help the cam rotate around, and on some bows they'll come with string stops. Some of them don't, some of them do. Inside here we'll actually adjust the length of the bow. It's called a module. So if you have an adjustable module bow, they'll have different increments on it where you can just change those out without having to change out the whole cam. This is your bolt that adjusts your tension, your poundage, like from 70 pounds to 60 pounds and in between. They must be turned equally, if not your bow will be out of tune. Over here we have a string stop, and these are, it helps take some vibration out of your bow. It transfers it directly from the string into your stabilizer, which is not on this bow. This is called your window. Inside the bow you have a window, and then you have a shelf. Your shelf is where your arrow will actually rest if you had, say, a drop away rest with a pad on it where your arrow could lay on your rest. Now on these bows, you'll notice the difference between a left and a right-handed bow. This is a left-handed bow, and the shelf and window actually point to your right arm, because you will hold it in your right arm, which keeps your arm away from these cables. So when you're looking at getting a bow, or if someone's giving you a bow, or you're buying a new bow, you want to make sure that you don't buy the wrong-handed bow. And if you're left eye dominant, you want a left-handed bow. If you're right hand dominant, you want a right-handed bow. This is a single limb bow. It's a solid limb bow, I should say. It's one piece. And a lot of people confuse these with split limb bows. This is actually not a split limb bow. This is a quad limb bow. It has 4 individual limbs, top and bottom. Basically has the same components of all the other bows. Has a dual split harness yoke system on it, which helps keep your tune better, because you can actually do your cam leans and get all of that, the bugs worked out. The next bow I'm going to show you is a single cam bow, and it has a fixed idler wheel system. This doesn't flex, it doesn't pivot. Again, you have your axles. This is an idler wheel, not a cam. This is your single cam down here, and it has string suppressors on it as well. Again, you still have your shelf and your window. And this is a right-handed bow. You'll actually hold the bow in your left hand, and the shelf and window will point toward your left hand, again keeping your forearm away from the cables. This bow here has a similar design. This is the new Matthews. It has a semi-flexible arm on it. It's not quite like the bow techs with the flex arm system, but this arm does flex. And you can see how your rest does come down and touch your shelf a little bit. And that's why you'll have something out, the cushion out there to help keep your arrow from bouncing around out there. They're not very complicated. These are called your turrets. These actually help your bow kind of pivot on this point right here to give you your poundage you're looking for. These are machine risers. You can see the cutouts. That takes away from the weight of the bow. And it's just different designs. Every bow manufacturer has different designs. Knowing a few simple things when you walk into a pro shop and you don't kind of get lost in the terminologies will help you become better at deciding what you want in a bow, and will put more confidence in you walking into a shop without having to feel like you're in a whole nother world. We could get much deeper into it, but not to confuse you this week, we can send in some tips and we can help you figure out some more things, some more questions you might have, and hopefully getting to know your bow, getting to know the people at your pro shop will help you become a better archer, a better hunter, and keep you pumping blood. My name is David Leining. This is your tip of the week.